What is up, everybody? It is Gristle. I'm finally filming my reactions for Walking Dead. The only reason I wasn't able to before was because I never had memory card space, and I finally got one. I said, fuck it. I ordered one, and now I got the space to do it. So I know there's only 2 episodes left in this season, this one and next week's, but after this I'm going to do Game of Thrones when that comes on. So for in the future, I have this shit to do it now. So from going forward, I hope you enjoy. 2 more episodes. Let's get into this shit. I cannot fucking wait. I'm so fucking scared right now. I ain't even lying. What's going on? Oh shit. The fuck was that? You heard Carol's voice saying come out slowly. And then someone saying, you think I'm gonna pass on that? Dude, I'm fucking freaking out here. I really don't want Carol to die. What are you doing, Carol? I think she's sewing something, hiding something in that coat. Dude, Carl's depth perception has to suck now. I want to be Glenn. Damn. That's still eating him up, man. This is too good. Something bad's gonna happen, I can tell.
He has us on a schedule. We'll end it, the whole thing. This won't be like before.
He's too freaking cocky and confident, man.
People know what to do now. The world's ours.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, dude. You are too confident. He's going to kill fucking Dwight. God damn, now you got 4 people outside the walls.
Headlights, tail lights. She's smart enough to cover her tracks. She must have left her in the ship change.
Morgan's going to get her.
Where are you going? I'm gonna go find them. Wait. Everyone stays ready for a fight.
Shit. Fucking hell, dude. I said everything was going too good at the beginning, man. It was all lovey-dovey. This is gonna be bad. The fuck? Is that her? Oh, you know what? I bet she has that on there for the, yeah, for the zombies. Like, when it was back at the place. Back at Alexandria. Oh shit. Fuck. Fuck. Is that another car coming? Yeah, it's a truck. Jesus fucking Christ. God damn it. Fuck. What the fuck, Carol? Why are you doing this shit? God dang it.
Just on our way to your place. We can give you a ride back. Maybe.
She does. She has something in her fucking sleeve. She sewed it in there. I bet it's a gun. Fucking kill him. The fuck, man? She just needs to fucking blow their heads off, dude. You're fucking Carol. Kill them bitches. God, why is she so fucking pussified now? I mean, Jesus Christ. She didn't get him. Kill that motherfucker. Damn. That's what I'm talking about, man. She just needs to take fucking charge and do this shit. None of this fucking thinking too much shit. God damn. That's what's gonna get her killed. Jesus Christ, I'm on edge. Oh, I think they're coming up on that. Looks like it. Damn, fucking what's gonna go on, man? Oh, goddamn, Rick. Fuck, I wasn't ready. I knew he was gonna do that too, but I wasn't ready for it. Dude, that other guy's out in the fucking woods. The fuck? Oh, that's all the saviors that they got last week.
Which way did Dwight run?
Fucking hell. Dude, I'm fucking shaking, man. I just got a bad feeling. God damn.
I can't either.
Damn. This is gonna go so wrong. It's gonna go so fucking wrong.
Well, it's not what we thought it was. Hilltop the Saviors is bigger.
Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. No, 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 no. Fuck. God damn it, Dwight. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
She came back and she saved all y'all. People can come back, Rick.
Got a point, but I still think Morgan's living this dream. No.
Not her.
God, that scared the shit out of me, dude, because that looked like her from afar.
She couldn't have been dead more than a day.
Holy shit, did that scare the fucking piss out of me. This scares me too, though. Fuck. Fucking A, Morgan. What are you fucking doing? Fuck, dude, that's gonna come back and bite them in the ass.
We didn't know who he was.
Morgan. Michonne did steal that protein bar. Is Michonne here? She's still out there too.
Damn.
Main Detective Tissue. I only used to cut my dad's. No, stop that. Maggie?
Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. What's going on? She having... She losing the baby? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. They're there.
Hi, Daryl.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh my fucking god.
Microsoft Surface presents scenes
What in the fuck just happened? What'd he say?
You'll be alright.
What the fuck? Alright, went back, made some notes, went and checked out the episode again, so I have something to talk about here. And fuck, this wore me out. And next week's gonna wear me out even worse. God, I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm just gonna go through my notes real quick, try to get through this fairly quickly, but I was pretty impressed with myself catching the whole Carol sewing the gun in her coat there at the beginning. I knew she was sewing something. It would make sense if it was a gun or a weapon. A gun wouldn't make sense because the gun's so big, but hey, it's Hollywood. They could do whatever they want. But I was pretty proud of myself that I was right, because usually I'm wrong with everything I pick. So I was right for once. Woohoo! Now, Daryl leaving for Denise. Like, I heard a lot of people last week when I watched everybody else's reactions, everyone was saying he was going for Carol. I knew he was going to be going for Denise because I knew that was fucking with his brain a little too much. You could just tell at the end of the episode last week, and just knowing Daryl as a character, growing with him as much as we have, that Denise thing was fucking with him in his brain, that he let Dwight go and Dwight came back and killed Denise, someone who didn't deserve that. Out of all the people in Alexandria, Denise deserved that the least. So he takes it upon himself and he feels blame, so he's going out to fix that problem right out the gate. He wasn't going to let it go. He just couldn't. And you saw that when Glenn and all them got to him in the forest. You know, he just couldn't. He was going to die doing this because he should have done it the first time. Hopefully it don't come to that, but that's what he was going to do. One thing that scared me at the beginning of this episode was all the love that was going on. Like, that scares me. I mean, I know it's a hypocritical thing to say because everyone says that about this show, but it is, man. I mean, love is a scary thing in this world, in this Walking Dead world, because anytime somebody loves somebody or shows too much interest in somebody, bad things happen. And seeing so much of it at the beginning of this episode scared the shit out of me. So I just knew that bad things were coming. I mean, I knew it anyway because we're getting towards the end of the season, but even if I didn't know we were getting towards the end of the season, I wouldn't trust the fact that we saw that much love at the beginning of the episode. Now, I know I got really irritated with Carol in this episode when she was crying and stuff, but to be honest, out of all the characters in this show, for me, Carol's one of my favorites because she has grown so much. Looking back at how weak she was when we first met her, to coming to being the best badass character on the show, and now turning to this, her story arc is insane, and she's an amazing actress. So it's totally believable. I mean, she goes from 0 to 100 like that, and it's believable. And like, it's just aggravating, you know, as a fan of the show, knowing how badass she is, seeing her be weak again, or not weak, but not wanting to do the things that it was so gratifying to see her become this badass because she came from such a weak prior life and came into this and became the badass character she was. And so I guess it's just frustrating seeing her fall back on that, or fall backwards sort of, but it's just still amazing to watch her work because she is an amazing actress, and the character has so many different dimensions to her. And it's like, I don't know, I was aggravated watching the show, but I'm aggravated as a fan, but I'm not aggravated at the character. The character is an amazing character. Even though I'm not a Morgan fan, at least not yet. I don't know, he might grow on me at some point. It was good seeing him and Rick again, together again in the car, and just walking around and stuff. It brought a lot of nostalgia back from like the first season, and seeing them together then, and it just, I don't know, it felt cool to watch. Even though Morgan, like I said, isn't one of my favorite characters right now, he could grow into it. So there could be something that happens. I personally think maybe Morgan's got a big story arc coming up too, that maybe he'll switch him around, and I don't know. I really don't know. Just so you guys know too, I've never read the comics, so I don't know anything that's going to happen. I'm going along with this ride on the show, so I'm making guesses as I go. So, but like I said, it was just a good nostalgic feel to see him and Rick again, together again. Oh, one thing I really don't agree with is how spread apart their group is right now. I mean, their group is spread thin like butter. You know, you got Daryl, Michonne, and Glenn out doing their thing. You got Rick and Morgan out looking for Carol. Well, Rick's coming back now, but then you got the people at Alexandria, and it's just, they're so freaking spread out. And granted, I hear Negan's group is really big, so it doesn't really matter, but I would just think, you know, you don't want your group doing this. And I think, you know, that's why Glenn went out with Michonne to get Daryl, and Rosita to get Daryl, because they knew that, and they knew Daryl's one of the strongest people in their group, so they knew he couldn't go out. They couldn't afford to lose him. So I get why they went out after him, because it's the truth. You need to stick together, but man, it's just, this is the worst timing ever to spread out and weaken your group like that, and I'm afraid it's gonna show next week. So now the whole Maggie thing with the haircut thing, and I don't know if it was is it a miscarry or she's having complications, I don't know, but that's a scary thing. But seeing her get her haircut on the show, I breathed a sigh of relief, because when I seen her on Talking Dead a couple weeks ago or something, I seen she had short hair. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna fucking kill Maggie, because that's all I could think of. She had short hair, so I was like, oh man, they're gonna kill her character off. But now that she's got short hair in the show, I have faith that she's gonna be around for a while. But I'm scared to see what's gonna happen with the baby, because now she seems like she's having complications. So I don't know. So I hope everything's okay with it, but we'll see. You know, her and Enid are growing closer too, so that's another thing that's sort of developing out of nowhere. But, well, not out of nowhere. Glenn brought Enid around, and kind of, so I mean, it would make sense, but we'll see where that goes. But I hope everything's okay. Now, the big thing that fucking threw me for a loop at the end was Daryl getting to where they had Glenn and Michonne and Rosita in that camp. Oh, no, it wasn't Rosita. It was just Glenn and Michonne. Yeah. Holy shit, you know, it was like, I thought Daryl was going to get in there and cause a ruckus and get them out. But I knew it was getting really close to the end of the episode, too. So it's like, something's going to happen. And then I thought it was going to cut right there where Daryl was by the tree. But then you heard the gun click, and you saw fucking Dwight. And I was like, son of a bitch. It was just that point, I was like, oh man, that fucking sucks. And then you heard the gunshot go off, and you saw the blood splatter of the fucking thing. I fucking lost my shit, dude. I didn't know. And then I had to rewind it, because I don't know. I heard Dwight say something. And I was like, my fucking god, they fucking killed Daryl. I mean, after I watched it real quick again, after I rewound it, I seen he might have shot him in the shoulder or something, and then Dwight said, you'll be alright. But I was like, fuck, dude. I mean, he's like, that's the first time Daryl's really been, that I can remember, that Daryl's really been fucking, really hurt. And I just couldn't believe it, dude. Like, my mind was fucking spinning. I didn't know what to think, you know? So I don't know. What'd you guys think of this episode down below? And like I said, I haven't read the comic, so don't give me any spoilers. I kind of know some things already just because of the internet. But like I said, apparently don't follow the comics too closely. You know, they meet the same beats and everything like that, but some stuff they've switched up, so who knows, stuff might get switched up. But if you can avoid spoilers, please try to down in the comments. But I do want to know what you thought of this episode, what you thought of that final scene, what you think's going to happen with Maggie, what's going on with Morgan, fucking Carol. Just tell me what you think, because I like talking about it and I want to hear what you have to say. So let me know down below. And as always, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.